Hi, guys. Welcome back to the Family Dinner Podcast. Today we have our very first special guest, Devin Diaz, the Devin Diaz himself. Any words you want to say?
I'm truly blessed to be on the podcast today. This is the fifth podcast I've ever been on, and I'm excited to share my opinion and thoughts today.
And when you get famous for wrestling, you can
Or we can say Devin
shout out
Diaz
the
was,
Family
yeah.
Dinner Podcast. Anyway, he's in town for Christmas break. Oh yeah, do you want to say anything about yourself?
Um, Currently go to college in Nebraska, majoring in nutritional sciences and physical training with a minor in psychology. Kind of just living the life, typical party college student life that is broke, and going to school because they pay me to be there. Other than that, I'm having fun living the bachelor life and yeah, just no negative vibes, all positive.
Word up, word up. So, today we're going to be talking about some icks that we have and some red flags. And it's even now. So we have two girls who can talk about our red flags, and then two boys who can talk about their red flags with women and icks and shit like that. So, any
By the way, this is our room that we're gonna be filming in. It's not fully done.
I mean, as you can tell by the collage wall behind me.
With our logo and everything, but it's not fully done. So just know that we know it looks kind of like a creeper dam. It's not gonna stay that way. Um, so yeah. Okay.
I mean, Faith also broke that side of the bed earlier, so you might be a little lower than
Super long. When
we were trying to hang up this blanket in the
the freaking leapfrog.
we're trying to hang up the blanket and the board broke underneath you. So if you're a little lower than the rest of us, that's why. What are you doing?
Yeah.
You can see him.
I can't.
Are we in focus?
Yeah. Focus.
Okay.
It's just better lighting because the things you can see him because of
Okay. I have to burp.
good one.
X.
If Faith farts, FYI, it's gonna be real loud and rupturing this bed. Yeah. Well, you
It's
know,
like an earthquake.
we were standing here and she just did like 4 different times. We were like,
You just put her on blast in front of God and everyone. I cannot
that's
believe
gonna
you.
be for her first egg. Tell people that she farts.
Her first ick is people who fart.
No, we tell people that she farts.
Okay,
We need to put something
anyway,
right here.
we're gonna put pillows and shit. But it's in the beginning. Anyway, I mean, as you can tell, this is not a very professional podcast.
Yeah, it's okay. I like it. I like it.
It's a very like chill vibe. So
Yeah, it's chill. It kind of gives that, sharing the natural opinion vibe. Like it's raw almost. Like it's just kind of like
We don't really edit it.
oh,
All we
here,
really do is add in like funny little. Yeah.
like in the one, it'll be out by now. But we just did Paranormal Places last week. We filmed it. And in the middle of it, Faith goes, "Helen Keller's not real.
And
I don't believe in Helen Keller."
we put a
Oh my
bubble
god.
above us.
Helen Keller is not real.
She's not real.
There's no chance.
Let's tell Alfred on that, and then we'll put the message of what she says on screen. There's an Appleton pencil.
If she ever
If
does.
she does. Hopefully, Miss Appleton, if you're watching this, we
Please,
all want you
please.
to.
Please,
We
please,
love you
please.
so much.
Yes. Okay, anyway. So for anyone who is new, we're just a bunch of idiots who really like to talk. I'm Ella, this is Faith, Malachi, and special guest Devin Diaz. The Devin Diaz. So we just thought, like, since we like to talk so much, we might as well film it because we think we're hilarious. And if you guys don't, then
Oh well, go away.
losers. Lahu as a her. If anyone can tell me what movie that's from, immediately.
A little buzzer.
Le-
I know what you said.
Lahu as a her. Okay. Anyway, let's get into the episode. Does anyone have one on, like, off the top of their head?
if the ex is still in the picture.
Okay. Okay. Reasoning at all? I mean, it's pretty obvious, but
It's just a big one for me. I think it's toxic. It's someone that they were recently maybe not recently,
Intimate with.
they were intimate with, they shared a lot with, they know about, and they know a lot about them. And I think that if they're still in the picture, I honestly think that it really doesn't mean that one or the other isn't over the other person, and that because feelings like that don't just dissipate, and so it leaves like too much room for miscommunication and just kind of like that toxic little vibe there. Because most of the time, as being an ex that's often usually still in the picture, um, rather contradictory, I guess. It's not good, because knowing both mentalities, most of the time when the ex is still in the picture, it's because that ex truly believes or does really have the other person still wrapped around their finger, and that's kind of the simplicity of it, and it's not good for outside relationships that are becoming new.
yeah.
P.S. Appleton has faith wrapped around her finger. Let me let you know. Literally, like,
Appleton?
mm-hmm. Like,
I would take a bullet for that woman.
literally, like, if Appleton goes, "Oh, Faith, what's going on here and here?" and she's like, "You won't be able to direct guard anymore."
If Appleton were to tell me to jump off a bridge, I would. I'm not kidding. Oh my god, my lip looks fat.
So
I
Faith
can
busted
see
her lip. She was we have a table right here. She was bringing this table in, and she's hit the table on the doorway. She's hit into her face.
Having big lips, right?
I already have big
It
lips,
looks
but
like she
like
got
this one
Botox just
side,
on this side.
it looks like it's so bad. But anyways, back to what I was saying. If that's Aaron. Oh. Anyways, if Miss Appleton were to tell me to do anything,
Slide off if you're gonna hold your phone.
if she were to tell me to do anything, I would, because I love that woman.
She
And
has her handwriting on her arm.
I do. I have it tattooed on my arm.
Right here.
Yeah. But she saved my life. So let's be real. So
Did anyone else get their Be Real recaps? 2023 Be Real recap?
oh wait, but I have it.
Okay, go.
Speaking from personal experience, if your significant other doesn't like your friends and they tell you to cut them off because they don't like how close you are with them,
First of all, objection.
nasty.
I like 80% agree with that. I feel like it's very situational.
Okay, we'll say our situation.
I feel like, if you're with that person and like for instance, like you're with a guy and he doesn't feel comfortable with you being with said guys or something like that, I feel like it's very situational. But if it's like
Stand that.
But the other, but yeah,
But if
same
it's like, if
gender.
it's same gender, and we've been friends for Lord knows how long, and you just don't like having to share the other person, we're gonna box. We're gonna throw hands because it's stupid. Like, grow some self confidence and know that if you're really in this relationship and you believe that the other person is committed and everything else, like,
What does
grow
it
the fuck
matter?
up.
And also, if it's same gender,
We're not gonna be carpet munching each other. Like,
no.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. No, like you're. A term I've never heard in my life, carpet munching. Real quick, sorry. Side note, you want to know how Faith says boil?
Bull.
Bowl.
Bull.
are you from here?
No, I'm actually I can love it. I was raised in Lubbock,
Where's your family?
Texas.
No, because I have friends in college that say it like that. For the female.
The cracked in. They do crack. They're in jail. No. My dad and mom were raised here. Lived in Muncie, Indiana for 10 years when my dad got his degree and then moved back. When I was born, I was taken away from my crackhead mother and I was adopted. But I say bowl, and I say oil, and I say aluminum foil.
She also says clear full instead of saran wrap.
It's full. It's clear foil.
She also says Powerade.
Powerade.
Okay, anyway, back to the topic of the podcast.
Y'all are making fun of me. Why
That's
am
not how you speak.
P-O dash A-I-D.
Powerade?
Powerade.
It's Powerade.
I like how you speak. It's one of my favorite things about you. Oh, that's an idea for a future podcast. Where's this show? Write it down. Future podcast, write it down.
Malachi, while you're editing this, well, Faith and Malachi, while you're editing this tomorrow, which technically isn't tomorrow in the video, write it down. Oh, back to the video. And then add a little bleep. You know what we should do?
What?
On the outside of the door, I know like we can't do it, but we should put the room where it happens. But we can't do it because it's
The room where it happens.
we're in the walls.
We are in the walls. Our studio is in the walls.
In the walls of my house.
Mm-hmm. No one will ever know where it is.
Undisclosed location.
Anyway, back to the thing that you were saying about.
Leave your IP or something.
Hey, if anybody here knows us and you're watching this, don't tell people where we live. It's weird.
Please.
We're
Anyway,
begging.
to what you said, I feel like
What? Did you say Montana? I live in Montana.
You get the best of all
You're
worlds.
not supposed to be wearing that jacket right now. Because it tells me you're.
she already said where she goes to college, dumbass, in the first fucking video.
Texas Tech.
Texas Tech University. Wreck 'em.
Anyway, while she's doing that, back to what she was saying. I feel like
We are all very tired. We had an eventful day. And yesterday was so eventful.
inventful. But back to what you were saying. Please, can we talk about the podcast topic? I feel like in certain situations where, like, if it's a girl that's friends with a guy, I understand completely if it's like the boyfriend or the significant other doesn't want you being friends with said
Dude.
friend or dude because of like trust issues, but also if it's a gender issue, you should have enough trust in the person. You should have enough trust in the person with oh my god, enough trust in the person that you're dating to not go around and like worry about you cheating or being with another person. But if it's same gender issues, stop picking at your scabs. If it's same gender issues, like what do you think is gonna happen? We're gonna be carpet munching? No. Like, I just don't. If you want to be so territorial about it, grow up. Anyway, Malachi, do you have a nick? Red flag ick.
Nick.
Ick.
Somebody said Nick.
I dated a Nick. For like a day.
The other day when
A day?
How?
That relationship lasted long.
It's because he said something about my ass. It made me uncomfortable. This is in middle school. I fell on my ass roller skating, and he was like, "We don't want to hurt that pretty little ass of yours."
Oh
My God.
And I broke up with him because it made me uncomfortable. Nick, if you're watching this, don't.
Fuck you.
No.
Don't got away.
Never mind. Go ahead.
What was that? Oh, okay.
Her house is haunted.
Literally.
I have one.
People who drive Nissans. I'm so sorry, but Nissan Altima drivers cannot drive. Let me let you know, them motherfuckers on the road drive them cars like they are Hellcats. They drive like they own the road, like they're on a racetrack or something. They could be racing somebody going 100 while there's a truck going 100. I saw a video earlier about that. It was like these Altima drivers nowadays.
Whenever you're done.
I'm done.
people with loud cars and you're a guy, like, okay, if you have a loud car, it's fine. No, but like, and like Miss Appleton's card, it's like her when she turns it on, it's loud. But that's just her, like her car is naturally loud. But if you're driving on the road and you see me driving my car with the top down and you start revving your engine, unless you're on a motorcycle, then I approve. But if you're like in like a Mustang or a Dodge Challenger, shut the fuck up and stop broadcasting to the world that you have a small wiener because I don't care and I find you less and less and less and less attractive when you do that. And it's horrible.
I personally find it attractive. Just saying. Like if it's if it's a modded car, like a modded Corvette or like an old like an SS, please. Devin.
I'd just like to say I'm glad I didn't make that cut. I don't drive a Challenger. I drive a Charger.
You drive a Dodge. One, they're
It-
all the same company.
Okay.
Emma is very beautiful. She's a 2009 Charger.
Fancy.
Says Dodge on there, bro.
Oh, what the hell? I've read the main word.
This guy.
Hey,
Wow. Personally, I have much appreciation for the car world. So if vehicles are loud, just means there's a big engine in there, or maybe a nice exhaust on the back there. Um, you know, those things. Not all the time. I wouldn't know from experience or anything, but I'm just assuming, like with standard genetic pool, you wouldn't know. Like anything could happen. I was just sharing my opinion, guys.
This isn't mine, but I feel like Faith isn't gonna say it throughout this video. We were talking about it last night. Not last night, the other night. And she said people who suck their teeth. Do you want to elaborate on that?
Oh no! Stop! Stop!
Anyway, do you want to
you out of my house.
elaborate on that? It's just Botox lip.
okay. Hey, let's not get It was this guy.
Continue.
One, I'm gonna kick Malachi to my house. He's gonna have to walk home from school tomorrow. Anyways.
Hey, I moved up in ranks, okay? I'm honey now.
Oh. I'm gonna let me have to make Honey walk home.
Why is it honey?
Because you're hitting her mom.
Oh. Hi, honey. So her mom thought that so Malachi was walking down the hallway the other day, and her mom thought that she was one of her he was one of her sisters. One of her sisters. And so she goes, "Hi, honey." And I was like,
Walk into the light. I think my God.
"No, but he's honey
And then
now."
she goes, but it's okay. I'll call you Honey. She doesn't even
Kick
call me
Fartha.
Honey. She starts listing off the names. She starts listing off the names. She hits it, my name, and she screams it.
Every time. All the time. Doesn't matter
I
how
can do a
close
pretty
she
good
is.
impression of her though. I'm not doing it right now because we're in the walls and everybody's asleep. But what?
I do too.
So my mom will go through all the 1,000 dogs she's had before she gets to my name.
Bahaha.
I thought he said dollars, and I was like, ah,
Knee slapper.
One of my icks is one of my red flags is when you constantly need insurance.
What? Why do people need that cross?
When you constantly need reassurance over the stupidest shit.
It's like insurance.
Why do
What?
you need that?
Like,
So when
When
they break your
I-
leg, you don't want them to have insurance.
No, not
They're
at
just
all.
gonna have a broken leg and
Yeah,
just flop it in the wind. It's amputation. We'll bring them in here.
No. So like
Put a sock in their mouth. They won't be living. They'll
ne-
pass out.
needing reassurance, like, hey, I'm gonna go over to so and so's house. Are you sure it's just gonna be them? Like, can you just give me reassurance that it's just gonna be them and no one else there? No, I can't do that.
Or when
'Cause I
they're
don't-
like, a girl hit on me today in line. Aren't you proud of me? I didn't like wanting validation for doing the right thing.
Shut the fuck up. Men specifically snapping at the waitress
Oh,
Uh-huh. No.
or anytime like her food related.
Yeah, like she just took her drink order, she's walking away. Excuse me. Like, no.
You know what
She's not on a
happens?
date.
You know what happens when that happens? You say, I'm gonna go to the bathroom and freshen up really quick, and then that said waitress walks you out the employee entrance and you leave his
And then you
bitch
go with
ass.
your sisters.
And you go eat with your sisters at Taco Bell.
Personal experience.
She worked at Taco Bell.
No, she quit.
I work at Taco Bell now.
Discount? Because actually, I can't. I can just stay on weight, but I would.
Can't lose this weight.
Dude, I have to. I'm like
You're gonna
borderline
get heavier over Christmas.
eating disorder right now. Sucks.
Twins.
I've actually lost 3 pounds while I've been here. Surprisingly, I'd be eating good too. I don't know what it is. Just because I miss my home away from home, out there in freaking Gotham. No, because in Nebraska, it's literally like cloudy and sad and depressing all the time.
That's like Rosalind's.
Yeah, until it's raining and you feel
That's literally what
you,
this.
you feel like the city needs me.
They're gonna put.
I'll be looking out the window when it's raining and be like, the city needs me. I am the shadows.
Devin, how tall are you?
Tall enough
How tall?
to ride every ride.
To what?
Yes.
At Joyland or the fair?
Here.
170 centimeters.
Here. Reference. I'm 5'6.5" and Devin is shorter than me.
Oh, that's not true.
And she's a girl.
I say I'm 5'7".
It's okay because Devin is a short king and he owns it.
How tall are you, Devin? In feet.
He's a short king. He's a short king and he owns it. You want to know what? There's a lot of short guys out there who are made it far in the world, like Kevin Hart and the guy who plays the baby who is not really a baby on Little Man.
That's why he's the Devin.Diaz.
The man, the myth, the legend. Mic drop.
Thanks for not dropping the mic.
Yeah. It's expensive.
It was expensive.
600.
Okay, anyway, Icks red flags.
So I'm usually really good at this improv thing. I actually did have one. Like 5 minutes ago before they were talking about how tall I am.
So you just said that's a red flag.
No.
He said he had one in mind like
Okay.
5 minutes ago before we started talking about
On that topic is girls who are like, I want to say like shorter than me, but they request that they have this freaking behemoth of a man like that. They're like, oh, yes, I'm 5'1", but my boyfriend has to be above 6 foot. Like,
it has to be a foot difference between them.
and they're like, oh, like you just have to be taller than me, and then you're 6 inches taller than them. You're 6 inches taller than them, and you're not
Think
taller.
about it.
Because I'm
If
just
one
like,
is right here and the other one is my height. They're never gonna it just line up.
It'll be easier to suck dick.
Wait. I literally was gonna say he's short enough to be on this podcast. Or he's tall enough to be on the podcast, sorry.
What happened to the light?
Yeah, we need a tall person. Because I'm the only tall one.
Hey.
Hey, Appleton kind of compares. Me and Appleton
So
are about
look,
the same.
5'9".
No, we
personal-
are about the same height. I'm just like an
tall are
inch
you,
shorter
kid?
than she is.
6 feet.
can you stand next to Faith for me?
Yeah, I can stand next to Faith.
I'm about to do something.
What are you doing it?
Logistics math. Because
6.
Ella is definitely not 5'6.5". She's
Okay,
like
well, now you look
5'8"
taller
for
than
sure.
I'm coming.
Like 100%. She's like 5'8". How tall are you, Faith?
6 foot. I'm 5'7".
What would you say the difference is there, Malachi? Like if you had to eyeball it.
You think I'm lying?
3 inches.
Exactly. So that would make Ella like roughly 5'9", 5'8".
Yeah.
Technically, it's 5'11 3/4, and I'm technically 5'6.5". But
So
I'm 5'7".
come to the
People make
conclusion
fun of me when I
that
say that
Ella,
I'm 5'11 and
come to the
3/4.
conclusion that Ella definitely doesn't know how tall she is.
She's lying to everybody.
Yeah, no, she's just maybe something short. Okay. Yeah. Now, after that beautiful observation,
5'7". Okay, y'all, I'm fat.
I'm actually so
There's no
confused
way.
right now, guys. Yeah, there's no way.
I feel like this is, but the angle is like not
The
doing
angle isn't
justice here.
good. Were you stepping on my computer?
I'm actually so confused
bad.
right now because
All
he's
this
definitely
stuff.
not 5'7", and he's probably like,
That's trash.
I was
This
thinking
is
like
on the floor.
5'8",
What?
and he's like 5'9". We're
Oh,
being
okay.
My
real.
pencils.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's sit back down because my
As a scholar, I would say that I'm right about that.
literally, he's
Yeah.
literally only playing himself. He
This is masculine as
Get off your phone. Okay, sorry.
So-
It's our one rule.
as the ones rule.
Unless you're texting something
And
important.
it can be other songs. I think that is rather absurd,
It's problem.
honestly.
Okay,
I don't know if you're
Yeah.
I have an ick.
And to my colleague that has an ick now.
It's your mom. You have to realize you whispered in his mic, but me and Malachi are going to hear everything you said. We're literally edit this video.
So, one of my icks, I'm sorry.
So I don't have to be here.
This is one of the reasons why me and Devin were such great friends because he never tried to hit on me. I can't. You never tried to hit on me that I know of.
That I know of. Same here.
But so when short men try to hit on me,
Dang! He said maybe because Faith bullied me.
wait, I'm in the middle of saying something. My boyfriend, if I have a boyfriend, he has to be
If.
taller than me.
If,
He has to be taller than me.
if only.
I'm sorry. It's not because I don't like short men. I'm friends with a couple short men. It's just I have to be able, like, if I'm hugging you, I have to be able to put my head on your chest. You don't have to be like a foot taller than me. I'm five. We've been talking. I'm 5'6.5". You at least just have to be like 5'8".
What?
I don't care. Like, you can't be 5'3" and be hitting on me. Is that how tall you are? 5'3"? I'm kidding. Wait, actually.
He's 177 centimeters.
How tall is that?
170 centimeters.
170, sorry.
How tall is 170 centimeters in feet?
I really don't know how tall it is, so I just had a number. How tall is it?
5'5". Almost 5'6".
Well, 172 centimeters.
5 feet and 6 inches, put 929.
So 5'6".
Almost 5'7".
Yeah, almost there.
Anyway,
You kept one.
There's always knee extenders, you know that, right?
Huh?
There's always knee extender in surgery.
Yeah, well,
Did you just break into the
I did.
Okay, so one that I have is if you are the kind of person who's like, my girlfriend has to be weigh 90 pounds and isn't allowed to go over that, I will deck you in your fucking throat.
It shouldn't matter the size of a
Mm-mm.
woman.
Mm-mm.
And
Because let me tell you, if you're gonna say that I can only be 90 pounds, then I'm gonna tell you your dick has to be at least 6 inches. You ain't got that.
Standard.
Double standard, man.
You trying to call
Because if
yourself?
you have a micro penis and you want me to be 90 pounds,
So weight correlates to penis length.
yes,
That's not the same thing.
it is. It is. Because let me tell you. Wait. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. The
It's very funny.
women are okay.
Here we go.
Here, let me move my leg for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Your whole as a girl, your whole life, you are told do not be too big, but you can't be too small.
What did it? It was like dark.
Maybe I should just
No, it's okay.
You're good. Okay. You can't be too big, but you can't be too small. If you're too big, you're unhealthy. But if you're overweight, but if you're too small, you're unhealthy. It's
We can't win.
you can't win. So if you're going to tell me that I have to be 90 pounds in order to date you, I have to have a fat ass and big boobs, then I'm gonna tell you your dick has to be long.
Waist this thin.
This big.
And Bart giving hits.
And Devin is saying he has all of those. If you read his lips.
You don't know that. People
Because let me tell you, when I was 9, I went to Jamaica on a cruise, and a old lady came up to me and told me I had good birthing hips. I was 9.
Funny story. So, in marching band, if you're in marching band, you know you have to wear bibbers. It's like overalls that zip up in the front. Devin's ass is so fat. He bent over and he ripped his bibbers down the middle.
It's a good thing you'll have to wear shorts under those. Because
Yeah, guard is.
guard is, you rip them, you screwed. You're gonna be
Bare
in a
ass.
breeze.
I was still feeling it.
Anyway, can we get back on the topic of the episode?
Yeah.
You haven't said any.
I want um, back to the height thing, because I feel like that is a more realistic correlation to the weight thing, physiologically and whatnot.
If you're gonna talk about dicks,
I said height and weight.
pull a dick above his head.
Let's
Eggplant emoji.
let's not do that.
Do a really big. Do a very large eggplant emoji.
Fun,
Do that.
Right
fun
here.
fact of the day. For every roughly 30-ish to 25 pounds of fat loss, men can actually gain an inch of length. Fun fact.
Is he talking about his dick? No, he's talking about lose 30 pounds, you gain an inch. Hey,
Statistically, that's roughly how it is. But yeah, you know, unfortunately, some people aren't blessed with weight to lose. So on to the negative vibes.
having all those positive.
I was just thinking, I was like, let's just talk about positive vibes and stuff. I think another red flag for me is just like expecting too
It's vibrating.
too much in the sense. Like I think standards are respectable, but I feel like at some point there's a limit to like standards that are expected. Like I feel like the standards nowadays are like through the roof. Like I firmly believe like yes, chivalry is not dead. So like simple things like holding the door and just being a gentleman, you know. But like realistically,
Snap at a waitress, I'm a
I'm,
snap
I'm a
your
broke
neck.
ass college student.
Edit that out.
I'm a broke ass college student, and I mean I'm a well off college student, but still, um, flowers every day is a lot of money. As much as I would love to be that guy, that's a lot of money. And some
That's why
people,
you get the silicone ones.
Give
From
them
Walmart.
the Lego
the
ones.
Lego ones, they
And
last
you just
long.
take them from their house and bring them back.
Every day. Or you can have them back for the day. Here, you can have them
I
back for
think
the
they're
day.
different.
Right? Just change the petals.
Just take them.
Change
Redo the pattern. Here's another arrangement.
Face.
It's actually kind of funny.
Oh my god, we're just getting her back. Oh my green slime.
Just positive vibes.
So, a simple green flag for me is if you're nice to my family. Like, because my family's a big part of my life. And, like, if you're gonna be a dick to my family,
Not saying a name.
you can't.
A-hole.
Sorry, if you're gonna be a bitch to my family, then you can just walk your ass out the door. Because I don't. My family is a big part of my life, and you have to get along with them to get along with me. Like, that's just part of it. Devin?
Uh,
I feel
green,
like we just keep passing it
Agree-
away from Malachi.
Literally.
He's always the quietest.
I literally was gonna say something, but then you shook my. I was like, okay.
a green flag that me and Malachi discussed. Not really, just gonna include it. Is if the girl's good with babies, I think it's the cutest thing ever. Like if I can hand you a baby and that baby won't cry, that's good sign number one. Because babies have babies have elite intuition. I'm
Babies
telling you.
always fall asleep with me when I hold them.
They also call you mom and dad.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay. Faith has a lot of children.
I don't have children.
She doesn't. They're
They're my foster brothers, and because of Malachi, they call me mom and Ella dad.
He's grandpa.
He's grandpa,
Lots of peanuts.
and Devin can be cool Uncle Devin.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool
Faded
Uncle
down.
Devin. I only come around every once in a while,
He's the one that leaves to get the milk.
just like my dad. Never knew that guy.
I knew it was coming. I've known you since 11th over.
That was
I knew it was
expected.
coming.
Red flag for me. This is definitely a personal, just bias one, but cat ladies.
Oh, these two are cat ladies. Let me let you
Cat
know. Let me let you
ladies.
know.
Bagels over here.
Because
Bag
cats,
off, bag off.
cats are
Bagel.
always
Bagel.
up to
That's
something.
crazy.
And if you really get along with your cat, that says a lot. Because cats are always up to something, no matter
no, it's
what.
fine. I
They
agree with
always
that.
have some ulterior motive, you know. Sure, they want to come cuddle up to you, you know, until you try to pet them. Boom, right in the
And then they
face.
try to
You
eat
get a
your
cot.
arm.
You get to just get a cotton paw straight to your
And then they
face.
color your tattoo out and eat it.
Yeah.
You gotta call
I
me
have
out
green
like
flag. I
that.
have a green flag. I have
Wow.
a green flag. So I have 3 cats. Okay. Not as many as she has, but I have 3 cats. And if my cats like you, Devin, shut up. If my cats like you, that's a good thing.
Her cats
Because
like
cats are a really good judge of character as well, along with dogs. And if your cats don't get along with the people that come over, maybe it's a sign they shouldn't come over.
I'm allergic. I'm just saying, I'm allergic.
That was so puny.
I don't even know what that burp was from because I haven't eaten anything. No, it wasn't even clap worthy. It was like finger taps. I had one, but now it's gone. You can have some snaps.
Golf claps.
Oh, my green flag. If you can season your food.
Oh, that.
If you are eating some unseasoned ass chicken, or it's like you boil the chicken. If you boil your chicken and you do not season it, you do
okay,
not
it's okay.
season your food, it's like you're fucking nasty. And I bet your mom used to wrap bananas with ham and serve them to you. Cause what the fuck?
Okay, but what if we were broke? What if we were poor?
But Ella, you were, and you can season your food.
Call out.
Oh, speaking of which, as Ella said earlier, she has 3 cats. I have 14 cats and 5 dogs. 6 of them live inside, and the rest of them live outside. Yeah, I love my cats. Biscuit is my favorite, and I hate Bagel.
Here's Biscuit.
And we'll put Bagel right here on Malachi's face.
14 is like 14 times too many.
Talk about it.
Um,
Like intimacy or what?
What?
what are you talking? We're talking about cats. I was
14. I was like, what?
I was insinuating that 14 is 14 times too many. You know, because 14. Realistically, that's like 12, bro.
This is 14.
From right here, it's
Really
12.
long.
Guys,
So I said from right here.
that's only like
This is 12.
1/3
Like,
accurate.
like the
Or no,
root of
no, no,
that.
no, no, 3/4. I'm so sorry. I can't do math.
Can I tell you?
Good thing
Your
I'm not majoring in any
female
math.
body wouldn't even be able to take that much, but can push out a baby the size of a watermelon. What are we talking about?
I was gonna say something actually I think important momentarily ago, but it's gone now because we're talking about
Except on those photos down there.
photos.
Those need to go on the wall.
No, I don't think I'm stepping on those.
Hey, you told us we didn't talk about dicks. We're talking about vaginas now.
We are?
Yeah.
I didn't say nothing about vaginas. That was y'all.
Stud flat.
Back to the icks and red flags.
Who does most of the
Um,
redirecting on this shit?
The redirecting here is by our executive co-director Ella Priest, and I'm now handing the mic to the giant red flag in the room.
Her hair is red.
Giant
It is red.
flag of America.
So is her neck.
And her lip.
This is bullying. Oh, you okay?
Yeah, I was gonna.
Am I
irritate my
squishing it?
shirt.
Am I
No,
squishing it too
no.
much?
I was.
Oh my god! You know what's so funny is because we were literally talking about that, and the back of my shirt literally says, "Being a dick won't make yours any bigger."
It's very true.
But thanks. It slaps all around. I had one, but now it's gone.
I know it's like.
I'll try this one.
Oh, okay. If you can be interested in their hobbies, like you
Oh,
show up to the things that they are going to, like
Just made me remember all.
that's a good one.
if you
show up
can't
to a guard competition,
support what they're doing and they're like, oh, I want you to skip practice. Not saying any names, but
if you say that to somebody who is like invested and has worked
Mhm.
their ass off to get where they are, and you're like, well, you need to skip practice to come hang out with me, or else we're not going to be together
Yeah.
anymore. No, I will. No.
Or if you have two coaches and that other coach yells at the other coach for you not going, even though it was your decision, that coach is toxic, and so is that family.
What?
Weren't we talking about red green flags?
Somebody yelled at Apple.
Let's just.
We'll talk about that later.
A green
Let's, like,
flag
cut that section
for
of
me,
this out, Malachi.
I-
Future Malachi and Dave.
I genuinely think that a green flag for me, maybe it's just a preference thing, but is if they can dress, like, and they have really good style. I think, and it really doesn't matter. Like, it can literally. It, I'm also leaning, and I'm sitting with my hips further back.
I'm all the way back though.
So let's not. Gosh. Okay. Oh well. I squat 500 pounds. It doesn't really matter. I have the elite legs here.
And we're looking.
Yeah.
My socks have beard lids on them, and they say beard.
But yeah, if they can dress, if they have good style. Now it depends. It varies on the style, of course. But if they just know how to color coordinate and they know how to layer and they can pull off both, like someone that can do a little bit of both. They can dress up well, they can dress down. Like I like it all. Like, it matters to me.
It's the ghost. Hey, ghost. There we go.
That's Larry. He's standing in front of the camera right now, so it's causing it to be shy.
Larry.
But he's always had a craving for the big, the big screen.
It's Blake.
For a refresher, the ghosts in the house are Blake and Alice,
Mm-hmm.
and then someone else,
The daughter came back. The daughter's name is Mary.
Mary. They drowned in her pool.
The parents.
I want to drown in your pool.
And their ashes are on the property. Buried.
Hmm?
I feel like in this camera I look like I'm having a stroke.
You're like laying in the hospital bed, so it looks like.
Oh,
Okay, Caitlin.
one of my red flags is if you can't carry a conversation.
Right. It's not good.
If you can't carry a conversation, like it doesn't even have to be anything that you're interested in. Just if you can carry the conversation and like show interest in the topic, it's not that
Just
hard.
don't be a douche.
It's not that hard. Hang on, Faith had something to show. Okay.
Adding on, if you can't even start a conversation.
Mm-hmm. Starting, yeah. Okay.
On the small talk,
She forgot.
worse.
Faith,
Oh.
Faith.
You say that in the mic.
When the small talk feels forced, I just think it's.
You're being dry. Let's try this.
If they can't match the energy.
I had such a good one and it's gone.
Squeeze your
Okay.
wrist. Or squeeze your fist. Sorry. Squeeze your wrist.
And I'm not one. I truly have nothing to hide. I'm not one to check my significant other's phone or whatnot. But if just hypothetically, if I'm like we're eating dinner and I like reach for a napkin or something, and then my significant other like reaches to grab their phone really quick, like I'm gonna grab their phone, like that is just such an ick, like to me, like because it's like, okay, like why are you so terrified that I'm gonna touch your phone if you have nothing to hide?
It's
So being overprotective over your phone, yes, but also if you're like at dinner, let's say you're on a date, okay? and you have your phone face up, face up on the table. This shows me that you're not interested in what I'm talking
We have to be
about.
done by 1. Oh my god, wait.
I actually have to skedaddle on that, so
Okay.
Okay.
You like this shows me that you are not interested in what I'm talking about, or like you're not interested in me as a person. So if we're talking or like we're on a date or something, put your phone away. Put it in your pocket. Don't have it on the table. That's just disrespectful.
Oh, I remember. Okay, so this is kind of like both, like green and red flag. So I understand everybody listens to different music or whatever, but if I tell you that I'm uncomfortable with a type of music and you continue to play it, like, because, like, let's be real, I don't like it whenever my sisters listen to like their gangster rap, like I'm gonna fuck you in the butt and we're gonna go all night long. Like when they listen to music like that, I'm like, hey, this makes me uncomfortable. Can you please not play it? And they don't play it. But like that's good. But if you're gonna continue to play it after I tell you I'm uncomfortable with it, get the fuck away from me. Please. I had another one. Hopefully I can remember what I was gonna say.
on to the positive vibes. Uh, a green flag I have. Another one is just like if they have good music taste, like if they are like well versed in all genres of music, it just kind of like shows how well rounded the person is overall. Like just having a general respect for all kinds of music.
What is that one song you think is rap, but it is not? You said, "Oh my god, this is such a good rap song," and I was like, "Faith, this isn't rap." It was not rap.
I don't know what you're
Wait,
talking
wait,
about.
wait,
Let
wait.
it go.
Whiskey glasses.
I think I'm to Ellis. But if you're at dinner, put if you all I'm gonna say is you put your phone down, face down. It saves battery. That's all I'm saying.
Put your phone in your pocket.
Another red flag if you make fun of the way I talk.
Okay, Faith.
Yeah, Malachi.
You,
I say I like how she talks. Wait, she's gonna forget. She's gonna forget.
Okay, here's the thing. This is making me kind of uncomfortable. So I'm gonna if okay, this goes for me and Malachi. Me and Malachi are not dating.
literally.
I need
Nobody
people.
here is dating.
Nobody here is dating. If somebody asks me if me and Malachi are dating one more time, I'm going to
So,
or
is that your girlfriend?
is that your boyfriend? I am going to fucking snap. Okay? He's 17 and I'm 19.
We're all just really good friends.
Do you want to grab that? It looks like on your mom.
They're pretzels.
Wait, I think it tastes like Scooby snacks.
Hey, give me one.
There's
Oh my gosh. Oh, like man, Scooby snacks are awesome.
ASMR show.
I forgot, you assholes. Doing that shit. That's Nick. Whatever that was.
Airplane.
A more controversial one I feel like, um, to me is just okay. I love
Thank you.
girls who like genuinely care about themselves, like their presentation, like just little things like skincare or like going to the gym or how they eat. But at the same time, like I love girls who can eat
Feed
like
your
a
fish
freaking
right now.
professional linebacker. Like if I can sit down and she eats more than me, like
Down.
I guess we can be okay with it. I mean, I guess I don't really eat a lot to begin with because I'm minor eating disorder stage right
He's
now.
on a
But
strict diet.
twins,
Liquid diet.
twin 'em. But yeah,
So we're waiting.
thank you.
if you don't shower and you stink, like you smell like BO,
on the bed.
fucking shower. Buy some deodorant. If you can't afford it,
That's Faith.
ask me and I will buy you some.
To all of the Make a Wish band kids that need deodorant, reach out to Faith. She has you. Here at the Covington household, I strongly recommend the the coconut vanilla native deodorant. Oh, it's just staple piece to my natural scent. But I don't really have any more. I do have to skedaddle. I'd like to say thank you to Ella, Malachi, and Faith for welcoming me on the podcast today. Gonna have to head out early. And offering me these Scooby Snack pretzels and helping me share my opinion to the world. So once again, thank you for having me, guys. And cool.
Yeah, Devin, thank you again for coming on. Who's doing that show?
Me.
Nathan.
You are?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, guys. Thanks for watching. We really appreciate it. And stay tuned for the next episode. And the next episode we're gonna be talking about serial killers. So it's gonna be really cool. Me and Ella are probably gonna do Malachi's research for him. Again. And we really appreciate you guys and we hope you all had an amazing holiday. And now I'm gonna pass this to Ella.
Devin's socials will be in the description.
Yeah. This is Devin Socials. Right here.
That's
Future
not-
Malachi and Ella.
Uh,
Oh. No, like Green Actually, we'll probably put it over his head.
Yeah, it'll probably be over your head. You like the
that's a little halo.
Do you want to finish the outro?
No,
Yeah.
finish it.
I just thought you had to say something.
To make sure we should finish.
Hold on, I'm chewing. Oh, another red flag. Chew with your fucking mouth closed. It's nasty.
Malachi,
I talk when I
Or when you go like this.
stop.
It's horrible. Anyways.
Finish.
It's awful.
Okay,
I'm sorry I
gonna
was
say-
swallowing.
Say swallow before you talk.
I was.
Okay.
Anyways, we love you guys so much and thank you so much for watching. And we will see you next week. Bye.